Hi everyone, happy Monday. Today, the topic of my Career Boost Bulletin is about the 5 ways to successfully land a job that is without applying for a job through a jobs board. So at Supermums, we offer free career consultations, and I've really enjoyed doing these over the last couple of weeks. I don't often get to do them, but I have been doing them as part of alongside our team, and I've really enjoyed talking to people. And there's 5 things that we really recommend that you do if you want to land that Salesforce job. And I'd like to share those things with you today. It's part of the Career Boost Bulletin. You can find the link in the comments as well if you want to read through these different things. So these are the things that we teach you to do if you want to land the first job or the next job in the Salesforce ecosystem. So the first thing you want to do is to build your network. You want to start connecting with people who are in and working in the space that you want to work within. So what we recommend you do if you're part of the Supermums community, if you join us as a student, is we tell people to connect with all our Supermums alumni. We've got over 1,300 people around the world who are all working in Salesforce roles at companies. And it's amazing. I love seeing actually the fact that quite a few of them work at the same companies and they've got that job through the alumni network. So it's really, really important that you start to network with people in the Salesforce ecosystem. As I say, with Supermums, we encourage them to network with alumni and to not just connect, but also introduce themselves, to say hi, to ask if they'd like a virtual coffee, and even ask, like, have you got any job opportunities available within your company? So don't be shy. Networking, you have to sell yourself in. You have to open those doors, because this is the way that your CV is going to get in front of the line of anybody else, because you're going to get that job through those internal networks, through internal recommendations. And that's certainly what's happened where other Supermums are working at other companies, where other Supermums have gone, because they've got that internal recommendation and introduction. So network is a key thing, and set yourself a target. Say, right, I'm going to target connecting with 50 new people each week. You've got to set yourself a target and a goal, or else it's easy to go off track, and to say what a meaningful connection looks like. And hand in hand with that is about also building your LinkedIn profile. So when you're making these connections, you want to make your LinkedIn profile as robust as possible. So you want to make sure you've got your little open to work badge on. You want to make sure that you've got your certifications on there. You want to be talking about your transferable skills. You want to talk about the work experience you've done. You want to make sure you've got references and recommendations on there. You want to make sure that you've got everything possible that talks about what you're passionate about doing, what you want to do, what you have done, and it's showing your Salesforce credentials. Now at Supermums, we make sure that you've got access to 3 different references and recommendations through working with a mentor, through working with the trainer, through working on a work experience project, and that you can also link into these different facets of these different people as well, and make sure that they're present and visible on your profile. Now, as you're building your network and as you're advancing your profile, what you then want to do is to celebrate your achievements, because then, and you can tag relative people. So anybody that achieves certification through Supermums normally tags Supermums, or they tag me and the other team members, and then we can elevate that profile as well, because we can like, comment and share it for you, and that raises your presence and profile on LinkedIn. So what then happens is people see it and approach you. So quite a few of our alumni have got job opportunities because people have directly approached them on LinkedIn because they've seen their profile. They have then invited them for interview and they've got job offers. And it's not uncommon that we've had people with 6 interviews and 3 job offers just through their profile on LinkedIn. So you really want to put effort into building your profile, building your network, being active on social media. And that leads into number 3, your direct approach. So direct approach means you're reaching out to people that you've seen speak at events or write a blog, or has even posted something that you enjoyed reading on LinkedIn. So I want you to immerse yourself into the Salesforce ecosystem, into the events, into the blogs, into the content that's out there, and to actively then approach these people, introduce yourself, give them a compliment about what they've done or what they spoke about, and actively write a personalized covering letter and CV, and ideally try and get their email address to send it to them, to say, really love what you spoke about, really appreciate the values of your company, would love to work for you, can I get a foot in the door? You want to be complementing, building relationships, directly approaching people so it's not cold, because you want to get yourself noticed in a really authentic way and actually be authentic with these people that you're approaching, because then they know that you really want to work for them, that you like what they do, and you're building that rapport with them. And so you want to directly approach people with a very tailored approach and email address. And that's the way that I've always landed my jobs previously. The fourth thing is to focus on a niche and to really ramp up your skills. So if you're looking to get a job in the Salesforce ecosystem, just having an admin cert it's going to be really hard to just get anywhere without an admin cert, or without any just having the admin cert and having no references, no work experience, and no additional certs, because it is more competitive at the moment. And so you want to be getting additional certifications as quickly as possible, and you also want to create your niche. Now, what I recommend is you carve out your niche in an industry, in a background that you already have, so you can already speak their lingo, you understand their processes, you understand their KPIs. And employers want to hire people with relevant industry experience to where they are going to be implementing Salesforce. So try and find that niche for yourself. Hopefully it's something that you've enjoyed before, but then you want to kind of do a different role within it, and sell yourself in based on the industry. So target end customers that are in that industry that you know well, or target Salesforce consultancies that have a specialism in integrating that industry. So for example, a Salesforce consultancy might specialize in implementing Salesforce for manufacturing companies, or for non-profits, or for healthcare. If you've got a background in healthcare or manufacturing or non-profits as examples, then you'd want to work in those consultancies that specialize in those areas, because as I say, you can speak their lingo, you can understand the industry, and that's what employers are really keen to hire. They're keen to hire experts in those niches. And then you can also become more specialist in some of these products that are in high demand and there's still a massive shortage of talent. So you could skill up in products such as CPQ, FSL, MuleSoft, Data Cloud, Commerce Cloud. There's still a shortage of experts in certain product stacks. So again, you want to move from just having the admin cert to really advance your skills and expertise in specific certifications in the industries in which you can align yourself. And then the fifth is recruitment agencies. All of this I've talked about is about selling yourself. And if you struggle to sell yourself, if you're struggling with imposter syndrome, then you want to think about how somebody can sell you in for you. The best thing about working with a recruitment consultant is almost like they're your team. Like, it's not just you applying for this job, they're there with you. And the benefit is that recruitment consultant knows what the company is looking for, knows what the job spec is, and they have that intel, that inside information. And they want you to have the job as much as you do, right? Because they only get paid if they get somebody into a job. And they want to make sure they've got the right person, the best person for the job. So if they're working with you, they're going to really help get you ready for that interview, tailor your CV to give you the best chance of success for that job. So working with recruiters can be really an advantage for you, and also that company, because it means they're going to get, again, people who are invested and want to sort of put themselves forward for that job opportunity, and you're working with a recruiter to get the best results. So all of these tips are the things that I'd recommend over applying cold for a job ad that you just see on the site. I'm not saying don't do that, but actually your quickest route to success is these 5 different areas. And this is what we teach at Supermums. At Supermums, we like to equip people to succeed within the Salesforce ecosystem. And on our admin course, we don't just give training. We're an authorized Salesforce training provider, so we like to give the best training content. But alongside that, we like to give you career coaching, one-to-one mentoring, work experience, recruitment support and employment readiness support, and really make sure you've got the whole package of success to make sure that you've got all of these things on your CV and you can get 3 references. Everything adds weight. You've got to remember that going for a job interview is a competitive process and you want to stand out in the crowd. So you want to make sure that you are maximizing all of those different things that you've got available to you to really get your CV at the front of the queue and to really stand out at interview. If any of this has helped you today, I wish you the best of luck with your job hunt and search, saying those 2 words together. And we'd love to support you. If we're here at Supermums, if you want to upskill with us in admin or consultancy skills, then we'd love to support you with that as well. But I hope that's been helpful, and I wish you every success, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Bye.